Hey guys.
Hey.
It's legally and officially and spiritually tea time today. I'm in a great happy mood. And Gabby,
why are you jiggling like that, Lee?
He wanted me to play with my.
He wanted you to play with your tits.
So just now, you guys, as we were introducing the app, Lee has his hands on his. He has his hands right by his chest,
like this.
And he's doing like flippy floppy hands.
So he's telling you to bounce your tits.
Lee, are you saying I'm sagging because this is a sports bra and it's very tight? My titties are they're where they need to be. So don't objectify me in the workplace.
Okay.
Yet again,
Sorry.
It's like Valentine's Day 2022.
We need an HR department.
I know. Because right now it's just Lee's cat.
I'll be the HR department.
Oh,
no,
will you?
No,
so anybody that has a sexual
Nobody wants to
complaint,
work for us.
Anybody that has a sexual complaint or harassment, come to me.
Well, actually, I did come to you in February 2020 or 2022, and you did handle it, and that's on group chat.
That's on group chat. Oh yeah, and then I put in the group chat, "Hey, Lee, stop trying to fuck Harper."
Okay.
Here's the thing. We haven't brought it up.
Episode.
Welcome back to Tea Time, you guys.
We haven't brought it up in 2 episodes.
A scoodly doodly tea.
I'm going to HR, the actual HR.
Well, guess what?
Well,
We're all
me,
going to hell.
I'm being harassed.
Well, yeah, then you come to me because I'm the one handling these ordeals now.
Yeah. Speaking of ordeals,
yeah.
When I got home yesterday, right when I walk in, our house is like the house. It's like a Jumanji fucking house. There, right when I walk in, there's a goddamn menacingly massive spider.
Not even a massive one. You know those like big October spiders that are like orange with like the black and white striped legs? You know, like the classic scare. Like that's what that was.
It looked like a character from James
and then the big like bendy legs.
Spider,
not a daddy long legs, but
a big orange body.
It looked like something from James of the Giant Peach, just like very like animatronic, like.
Oh God, he was jumping down from the ceiling.
It was wild. And then Kate was going full Boston, and she had 2 flip flops. She was like, "Move out the way! Stop yelling!" And I'm like, "Okay, Miss Clam Chowder, relax."
She comes down the stairs. She goes, "Let me get the Crocs."
Kate's our other roommate. If you are new to this podcast, and
give me the Crocs.
She has the Crocs. Yeah, and then she's trying to get Gab's Crocs, and then you go, no, get the other ones, and then she gets other shoes, and she's about to kill it, and then Gab and I are like sad, and then I remember that Tik Tok poem that's like it's about like a crime of being small. Like I'm sorry that you saw me.
This. I'm gonna start crying.
No, it was so sad. But then anyways, I saved it. And I got a cup.
And is that what killed the spider?
No, we didn't kill it. We saved it. Oh. We all faced our fears.
But I will tell you this. Then I went into my room last night, and coming down from the ceiling was the baby of that spider. Tiny. It was a tiny one, but it was also, she's coming down.
Fuck, dude. It's giving Charlotte's Web up in here.
I know.
And then Kate killed a huge wasp in our plate. She didn't. Yes, there's always a biblical amount of bugs in our fucking apartment. It's so unbecoming.
It's all because of that time that Joy let out all those crickets.
It is. Oh my God. I can't even talk about it, or I'm going to actually have to be admitted into a psych ward. Honey, here's what it is. Here's what it isn't. It can be so hard to maintain your wellness routine during the summer. Yeah. Okay? Because I know sleep schedules get disrupted by travel days and long nights, honey. It's giving. Yeah. Do you get stressed planning family vacations? Personally, no, because my family doesn't do those.
But I do get stressed being around my family.
And I do get stressed even just thinking of the word family.
So true.
My day-to-day and your day-to-day may look different during the summer, but your wellness can stay on track with help from CBD.
That is something else. And Next Evo Naturals developed Smart Sorb technology, clinically proven to help your body absorb CBD 4 times better than regular CBD oil. So if you're on the CBD train, hey, check out Next Evo, you guys, because oil just doesn't mix with your water-based body.
Period.
It just doesn't.
It works faster too. So get into it.
Yeah, it
when you need to de-stress and sleep better this summer, reach for Next Evo products.
Oh my God, yes.
Literally.
Throw away those sleeping pills. You don't need Xanax. Yeah. Just switch over to something a little bit more.
Xanax is giving drug lords. CBD and Next Evo. It's giving hot. It's giving cunt pussy slay.
Oh God, it really is. What's been your experience with it? I know you've been taking it.
Honey, I've been taking it. I've been taking it up my ass. I've been taking it orally, and I love it. And here's what it is. I honestly, I go to sleep so much faster now.
Nice.
I don't watch my ex's Instagram stories from a burner.
Are you serious?
I just go to sleep like a normal sweet angel.
God, that's so nice.
And my skin is clear and my tits are bigger.
You think?
Yeah, from Next Evo.
It's got to be. Well, okay.
It doesn't say we can't say it.
That doesn't say we can't say it.
So I guess legally we can.
No, and this does motivate the audience, doesn't it? To upgrade in CBD. Hey, did you know that A recent lab study found that most of the top CBD brands contain as little as 60% of what their labels claim. So I guess you could say you're not getting what you pay for.
So it's giving another company lying to you, but not Next Evo, because they test their product multiple times to ensure you get 100% of what's on the label, sweetie. They do their research as demonstrated by 4 clinical trials. No other CBD brand comes close, period.
Yeah, and then you know what? It's CBD that you can enjoy no matter where your summer takes you. Okay. It's hot as shit outside. Doesn't matter. Take some CBD.
Yeah, chill out.
Relax you from the sun.
While it's hot out, chill out inside.
Are you stressed about climate change and global warming? Global warming. Guess what? Take some CBD. It'll help you
with global warming.
Yeah.
Their all-natural products are backed by more scientific studies than any other CBD brand, developed by experienced consumer healthcare and pharmaceutical professionals.
Hey, and if you're a drug addict like me and you're not really allowed to smoke weed or anything, CBD is a nice way to, kind of scoot around that.
This podcast
doesn't get you high.
This podcast is all about loopholes. Next Evo Natural CBD Sleep Complex combines CBD with melatonin so you can wake up refreshed and keep your sleep schedule on track no matter what time zone your summer vacation takes you to.
And melatonin is not illegal if you're a drug addict. It's really helpful.
It's sleepy. Next Evo Natural Stress CBD Complex combines CBD with a word that's big word.
Which is a root.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And it's rooted in soothing away stress and enjoy your vacation.
Yeah.
Stay well this summer with smarter CBD from Next Evo Naturals so you can have big naturals. Go to nextevo.com/teatime to get 25% off plus a free bottle of premium CBD, a $50 value.
That's a lot of money.
Period.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Save yourself $50. Get a Next Evo bottle. Tell us what you think of it.
That's nextevo.com/teatime.
God, that's so cool.
Get into it and get yourself relaxed, sweetie.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's the summer.
Yeah, welcome back to Tea Time, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we can say that what I've been going through, today I'm on the upswing.
Yeah.
Who knows how I'll feel later today, but today I feel, right now in this very present moment, I feel okay. I feel good.
Good.
It's been a fucked past few weeks, but
yeah,
it's nice.
But you're finally you're like being rebirthed.
Yeah, I am being rebirthed, and with a rebirthing, and Honk can attest to this. With a rebirthing as a comedian, with rebirthing comes a slew of brand new, hot material. Mm-hmm. So at least we always have that on our sides. Whenever we're at our mental and spiritual lowest. On the other side of that is at least a good new 12 minutes of material.
Oh, it's great.
And
it's so fucking great.
That's the only relief that we get.
Yeah. I think the funniest I've ever felt after was probably the one when I broke up, or when Tim and I broke up, that was like so chaotic, and I felt like at the bottom of like, a chaotic well. And you and I were doing Rec Room together. Mm-hmm. And I think I was like crying on the car on the way down. Mm-hmm. And then that night had 2 shows, and I was just having so much fun with you. And I'm just on stage. It was like doing so many new jokes about it. It was so good. It's like a nice release.
Yeah, it is.
And honey, we love to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we're moving, we're grooving. And here we are.
I am going to say though, if you saw me at the West Side Comedy Theater on Friday, no, you did not.
Hey. And I hear that. I second that. If you saw me at the West Side Comedy Theater 2.5 weeks ago, no, you did not.
Okay, not us having haunted sets there, dude.
Dude, I literally started crying on stage. I walked out on stage, I started crying, and I was like, I can't do this.
Were you like, sorry guys, 1 second?
Yeah, I was. Because I've been going through. I'm not like really gonna talk about what's going on, just because you guys don't fucking deserve it. You guys don't fucking deserve to know what's going on in my fucking personal life.
Mother knows best.
Because you know what? I've learned that from being on a public platform. You share too much, then people start giving too much of their own input and their own shit. You fuck off, all of you. So anyway, I'll say this.
We used to come on here and treat it like it was just like an open journal, because like no one was listening, but like my mom. And then like some guy in Seattle, and then like one of our friends. And so we would come on here and just honk each other off. And then all of a sudden one day you say one thing too much.
Well, it's also just like, you start getting too much fucking feedback from the public, and people say negative, horrific shit. And when you're already feeling bad, you're just like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want your fucking input. I also don't want your validation. I want to deal with my life intimately with my friends and my small social circle. The internet doesn't need to know every single fucking thought.
Yeah.
That's why I'm also offline right now, because I'm like, I have a tenant. I already shared about that, but like,
yeah. And I think that's good.
Yeah.
I sent it to our group chat a bit ago, but I will just repeat it. That girl that does Call Her Daddy, Alex Cooper, she was saying this kind of a similar thing. She was like, I used to get on my podcast and just say, I would be like, oh my God, I just fucked this guy in my car last night, or oh my God, I just went on this crazy date, and oh my God, just going through a breakup. And she was like, I would use my personal life for material. And she's like, and then one day you realize like that's your digital footprint and that's like out there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you're giving so much of yourself away. You gotta like rein it back in.
I'll just save it for the stage.
Yeah.
We'll save it for the jokey jokes.
Because it's art. When you do it on here,
it's pain.
It's forever.
Yeah, when you do it on here, it's different. It's like you're saying too much. But when you do it, when you use it for comedy, it's like a different kind of. When you use your personal pain for comedy, it's
artistic. But when you use it for podcast fuel, it gives like incel.
Unfortunately, I have the biggest fart brewing.
If you let it out, I swear to God, I'm not going to be happy.
I'm sitting with it.
Okay, good. And you keep sitting with it.
If it comes up
and Lee,
again.
I just had to look over here because I'm getting too angry and I'm trying to really regulate my emotions right now.
Doing a really good job.
Okay, thank you. Happy to be here.
What, you don't want me to read too into it? Like I don't want you to think I'm looking at you.
No, Lee, because
wait, what just happened? I missed it.
No, Lee's getting triggered because we brought up the
Lee's been sitting there just enraged.
He hasn't heard a word.
Yeah.
Because he's
got smoke coming out of his ears like a cartoon character.
Enraged.
Yeah, he is. We look over at him, he's beet red, sweating.
He's sweating. So for those of you listening,
and the only thing he's been thinking about this whole time, he's just like waiting for us, and he goes, "You think I wanted to fuck you so bad? I was just giving you a compliment, you bitch."
Whoa. And that's why
we're into the podcast.
Forever and always, ever since that happened, that's why Lee now is always like, I like tiny tits, not yours. Itty bitty ones. You idiot. And I'm like, whoa, stand up.
Microscopic tits. Tits with no nipples.
I'm more of just a flesh guy. I like it smooth. No bumps, no lumps, please.
Okay.
So what have we got going on?
Nothing good. I'll tell you that. I go to New York literally later on, and we love to see it.
Let's promote your shows, but guess what? This won't be out in time.
No, I know, but I'm just excited to go. And guess what? I'm excited to get out of here for a hot goddamn second. We love to see it.
New York is so beautiful. It's so much fun.
This will be out by the time you get back.
Yeah, and we love that. But here's the thing. I think we might have talked about it before. Okay, so you just went to New York. Now
I was there last weekend. I had the worst weekend of my life. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know. We already know that. But here's the thing. And it's giving, you've had a hard 2 months, but with love and light, if God can lead you through it, then you can, I don't know, see through it and then die. But here's the thing. I
can't wait for that.
Fingers crossed it for me. But here's the thing. Everyone's always like, oh, New York is so much better than LA. And I just want you guys to know, I spent my entire 20s romanticizing New York, and I'm done with that.
Can I ask you something? Mm-hmm. Do you think that when people say that they're actually fucking retarded?
Because Gabby, can I sit with that for 1 second?
Because never in the history of the fucking universe has New York been better than LA. New York is a fucking hellscape, fucked up nightmare.
You know what it is? You know, like when someone's in an abusive...
It's a rat. It's one big rat.
Well, when someone's in an abusive relationship and they're like, no, he's a great guy. He's a great man. That's what living in New York is. It's like, it's a great city. And it's like, honey, that city is beating you.
That city is it's taking a shit on your face every single day and kicking you with steel-toed boots.
And then lighting you on fire and then pissing on the ashes.
And then taking your money, and it's robbing you every single day of your life. I will say this, there's probably hotter people there. There's probably like more. Yeah, I feel like there's like hot intellectuals in New York, which I like, which I would never be able to date because hot intellectuals don't date me. But if I could,
and I love that, and I really love that.
Yeah,
I really love that.
Yeah. But if I could, that's where that's where my cream of the crop is.
Tea.
Sure. I don't know. When I fly back
Lee's still pissed.
When I fly back to Boston, everybody looks straight up deformed.
Well, yeah, because that's Boston.
Okay, everyone is actually
because Boston, everybody's ugly. But
no, Kate's not from there. Is she?
Yeah, she is.
She is from there, so she's not deformed.
She's the only one.
She got out.
Yeah.
Anybody who's not deformed gets out. It looks like there was a nuclear explosion.
Oh my God,
That's how it is in a lot of places, a lot of areas of the United States, though. You go anywhere else and you're like, whew.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. You know how everyone used to be inbred?
Everyone.
When did that stop?
Yeah, when did that stop?
Hold on, what do you mean in the entire world?
Yeah, back in 35,000
she's on her haunted
BC.
shit. But everyone was fucking was fucking their families. And I'm just saying, when did it stop? Because there's some parts of the US you go and it looks like it's still alive and well.
Well, that's the Appalachians.
Well, we know it's happening there. Oh my God, that document. What's that called again?
It's The Great White Underbelly.
Yes.
The Whitakers.
The Whitakers.
It's the only thing in my life I've ever been able to remember that quickly.
Yeah. Because it left a lasting impression.
It has.
They still pop up on my TikTok sometimes.
That and Tub Girl. Those are the only things that can come up to the top of my brain like that. Anything else? See you later.
Oh my God, you guys. A guy just spent like $16,000 to turn himself into a dog, and it's really giving tusk. In Japan, he made a $16,000 dog suit.
We go ahead and pull that up.
And went on. He got walked. He literally
I saw that, and then I was just like, I was in such a bad mood. I was like, I don't have the fucking time to read this right now.
Yeah. Lee, it's really fucked up.
When you're just in a bad mood and you see a headline like that, and you're just like, fuck off,
He
man.
had like humanized dog food made, and so he's
fucking say that,
dude. Pull this up right now.
2 million yen.
Yes, dude.
A Japanese man spends 2 million yen to become a dog.
They're built different over there. Okay, let's go.
This is what happens when you fucking strip a country of all of its women and make them all incels. Well, I guess that's China, but...
So it's giving a world traveler.
This music.
Look at
Stop!
That's you, dude.
No! He's straight up dressed like a collie.
I know. And look at the dogs are like horrified.
Is this his king? He became a dog with a custom-made collie costume. Yeah. How is he walking? Is he walking on like his elbows?
Yeah, so that's what is so expensive. He made it so he can look and walk like an actual dog. So yeah, he's walking on his forearms and his knees.
Not him waving around.
Yeah.
He conceals his face to hide his alter ego.
Can I say something for real? Lee, this kind of does give your energy when he's waving.
I hate this. I hate the music they're playing. I hate the woman who's like smiling and laughing.
They think it is weird.
Yeah, because it is fucking weird.
Wait, there's this part where like the dogs try and interact with him and they're like barking and they don't like him.
Yeah, because he's not a dog.
Okay, check this one out.
No.
No, this one's Gabby.
This is Gabby.
This is so Gabby.
Imagine.
Look, okay, but he really put his whole pussy into that.
Imagine you have... Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop. I wouldn't let him in. I would never let that person in.
But here's the thing. I want to know, not to be fucked, but like, did they make dog genitalia? Okay, wait.
What's wrong? Where are his legs? What's up with his legs?
Stop waving, dude.
If you're going to be a dog, be a dog.
Look, he thinks he's so cute, too. He's rolling around. Pet my stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Grab my
dick. Stop waving.
Stop.
Stop.
Oh, wait. I think this is the kibble scene.
You guys, you have to be watching this on YouTube. You can't listen to this episode.
No, yeah, this is a visual one.
I mean, we're just a couple minutes in.
Oh my God.
Look, and the mouth moves. Ew, dude.
What's going on with his back legs though? Like, where are his legs at?
I think he's like curled up in there.
No.
I would love to see how it works. I mean, I'm not getting in there, but it's very bizarre.
Can we talk about how this man had 2 million yen and said, I know what I got to do with this.
If he wanted to, he would.
He said
$14,000.
I thought it was 16. Okay, yeah, 14 grand.
That's not that much money.
Okay, but only
actually 14. Yeah. Well.
You know, now that you put it like that, Lee, now that it's 14 instead of 16, I'm more on board. What are the comments saying? Cute. I would do this. I want one of my cat.
Why?
I can't even read it, but
it's idiots. It's just idiots.
Dude.
Okay, I can't get off of it because I'm gonna get pissed.
Hey, don't fucking do this, man.
But here's the thing. What also an interesting dog choice.
A collie? Well, they're great dogs.
They're great dogs. So cute.
They're great
dogs. I just kind of feel like it's disrespectful to collies. Like, don't besmirch their...
No, but here's the thing. I'm glad that he didn't collies are great dogs. Very beautiful, great breed. But I will say this. that guy is like objectively a pussy for choosing that dog. Because like if he was a fucking cool guy, he would have chosen like a pit bull or a Rottweiler. You know what I mean? He would have chosen something
like a German Shepherd.
But also, I think
something
it's
that shows like dominance. This guy is obviously a cuck pussy beta man.
Obviously,
he's
because
just rolling around.
That's
you
true.
guys,
Yeah, that's
obviously
true.
it is because he wouldn't like. But here's the thing. With the breeds you just listed, that's not the personality of someone that would turn themselves into a dog.
Very true. Yeah,
a Doberman, a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler, Pit Bull, all of those breeds, they're unapologetically themselves. They're like, hey, I'm here and I'm fiercely loyal and I'm sure of myself. This is not a man that's sure of himself. This is someone who like wants a belly rub, even out of the suit.
That's true. That's true. And,
like, I bet he goes around waving and acting like that even when he's not in the dog
jumping
suit.
Up on the fucking, I would, if I was...
That was disappointing to see.
Honestly, I swear to God, I wouldn't let him in the house. I'd say, get out of that fucking dog suit before you come in this fucking house. Imagine you had a child.
I don't think you would stay with someone like that. They would have to keep it a secret from you because you would get so mad.
I would get so mad. But imagine like that was your child. What would you do? I'd be like, you can't,
disown them.
I wouldn't be able to love you anymore.
You shouldn't disown any child for being gay. You should disown them for their hobbies. And if their hobby was this.
Second that. I second that.
Yeah.
That's going to be what you do? No, ain't no child of mine, baby.
And then I would have to look inwards on myself. Where did I go wrong as a fucking parent?
Right. Nowhere. Sometimes there's a bad egg.
A bad egg.
A bad egg in the batch.
It's like dog dresser-uppers and then like shooters, I think, are like this. It's like, what are you going to do?
And then we'll give it a couple years because you know he's going to go to a school fucking armed with a gun as that collie.
As the dog. Yeah, he's going to like the mouth is going to be a machine gun.
Yeah.
It's going to open and just fire.
Honestly, I feel like I've said it once here. I'll say it again. Let AI take us. We've done it. We did this to ourselves. We've earned.
See, I'm someone that really is anti-robot, but then I start seeing this stuff and I go, I don't know if we need to be here anymore.
We don't.
We're ruining the planet.
We don't. No, we don't need to be here anymore.
And if that's what's happening, then I don't want to see what else is going on.
A lot.
Because, you know, it starts with a costume and then all of a sudden there's going to be a community. There's going to be a human. It's like, you know, those people that dress up and play like
100%
Dungeons and Dragons in the park?
Yeah.
Which is, you know, okay. But
yeah, LARPing.
Yes.
As they say, LARPing.
But now there's going to be this. You're going to go to a park and be like, oh, cute dogs. You're going to walk up and go, uh-oh.
Well, you watch that fucking documentary, I Married the Eiffel Tower. That's this. Watch also, anything on TLC. That's this.
That woman needs to go to a CODA meeting because she's really being an enabler and she needs to stand up on her own 2 feet and walk the fuck out of there because the dog is dog walking her now. I can't.
Remember that episode of My Strange Addiction? That girl that was addicted to being cosplaying like as a horse?
Yes. When we watched that over the pandemic.
Her aunt's like, I don't know why she does it. And she's like galloping around in her backyard being like...
And then
she has the thing in her mouth.
Yeah, she has the thing in her mouth. Oh my God.
She gets her back teeth removed so she can hold it in her mouth.
Yes. She literally deformed herself. She deformed herself to be able to do this. And watching that was one of the hardest episodes of My Strange Addiction to watch.
People and their passions.
That and then the guy who wanted to fuck his car was mostly tame. Like, it was weird, but I feel like all guys kind of already act like that anyways.
It's very true.
You called Lee's car dirty and he almost he's like, don't talk about my girlfriend. Yeah. It's like, whoa.
I mean, yeah. I do have a question for you, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to kind of turn this around.
Please.
And if you had to be a dog, like if you had to dress up like a dog, like this guy, which dog would it be?
Well, think about the costume, too.
I'd be one of those big ghost ones. You know, like those big white ghost ones that look like horses?
Like a Great Dane?
No, they have like the long hair.
Oh, the Afghan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
An Afghan?
With like the blonde.
It looks like they're in a dress.
Fur. Yeah.
Okay, that's cute.
They're very delicate looking.
Okay.
That's
floating.
That's a good choice.
Doing...
they float her.
Yes. Okay.
I'd like that.
Okay.
Because it's either that or something like stocky and brute. But I kind of like the idea of being one of those like delicate floating dogs.
I'm going to be an Irish wolfhound.
Okay, what the damn hell?
They look like skinwalkers, and it's just, I'm thinking of like the size of the costume, and it's like...
Oh, that's a cute guy.
You're talking about this?
No.
I know. I just want to say figure out what the name of it. Is this what you're talking about?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Lee, type in Afghan.
No, they're like they like almost
Afghan
look like
dog.
ghostly. Like they're very tall and thin.
Yep.
And okay, Afghan just pulled up some guy from the Middle East.
Oh yeah.
This?
Yes. Yeah.
Look how elegant that
I
dog
believe
is.
that's what I'm thinking of.
That's a high tax bracket dog.
Yeah.
My dog has some grit.
Yeah.
That dog is really gorgeous, though. That would kind of lower my self-esteem if I was in a bad place.
I don't know if that's exactly what I'm thinking of, though.
Yeah.
There's like a type of, it might be, but the one I'm thinking of is like very, that's like
That's
the one in
you.
101 Dalmatians, remember?
Yeah.
Like they're like,
I bet a creepy man in like Kansas City has tried to fuck an Afghan dog.
absolutely.
Because he has like one too many beers and then confuses it for like his neighbor
Because
Barbara.
look at that beautiful hair. They've got beautiful hair.
Yeah.
And what was yours?
An Irish wolfhound.
You guys are big dogs.
It's weird. I do know. Yeah. It's a good dog. An Irish wolf.
They're big old dogs and they're sweet.
Oh, it's got that wiry hair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You like that?
Yeah, because I'm not trying to be pet all the time.
No. See, go up. Go more up. No, I'm talking the Saint Bernard. No, Saint Bernard. No, that's a good dog. Now we're talking. That's a fucking good dog, dude.
That's a great dog.
That's a cute fucking.
I like
dog.
these, the Newfoundlands.
Those
I
are
don't
good.
know. I don't know this dog. I
Yeah,
don't know
it's
her.
a good dog.
But
It's
that's a
dog.
great dog. Yeah. Not a bad dog. Okay, so that's you.
Not
Yeah,
a-
that's me.
You're
Well,
a
I'm
new
glad that
guy,
we
I
all-
get that.
I'm glad that we all settled this.
Yeah. Look at the face on that first one.
I know.
That thing's going boop.
That is so Lee, though.
That's so Lee.
That is
Boop.
so Lee.
Huh?
Lee,
What?
if I didn't already
Huh?
have such a great picture for your contact, that would be it.
Yeah, that's absolutely Lee. That thing is human looking. Great.
Okay, here's the thing.
Let us know what kind of dogs you guys would be.
Yeah,
what
please,
dog would
you
be?
guys, this was a riveting segment, and I hope we all enjoyed it. I know I fucking did. Next week, we'll be covering what type of iguana we are. Okay, so here's what it is. Here's what it isn't. Today's topic is surprises.
Don't get me
So,
fucking mad. I'm already
Gabby's
mad.
pissed because, well,
I kind of skimmed through the emails last night, and I'll say the emails that I got, hate to break it to you guys, are fucking lame. I don't know what the hell you guys were thinking. Some of you guys sent in these emails. I went, what the fuck? Why the fuck would you send this?
now that was kind of a dark surprise because you were surprised.
You literally never say anything like this either. You're always so supportive of everybody.
Yeah,
that's
but you
I
know, you
know.
guys got me in a fuck. You guys have caught me on one this
No,
week.
I have to say something on the inverse of that.
Please.
I literally messaged them and I was like, I'm so excited to come tomorrow because I love these stories. The stories she sent me, I was like, whoa, these are crazy. And then she's stomping up in here with Miss Grumpy Energy and she goes, these stories are ass.
What are you guys doing?
So it looks like you got the bum ones and I got the lit ones. So it'll be
Sorry
a fun.
if I read your story and you're like, oh, why would you talk shit about it? Grow up, you know? It's
Here's the thing. I think on this podcast, we really drive the point home that it's an equal opportunist.
I'm done being compassionate. I'm done with the kindness in my heart.
Well, I'm just saying anyone at this point in the game is on the table for roasting.
So fucking true.
And that's really that.
Any of you guys had some good surprises?
I can tell that you're really ready to receive the story. So
I had a good surprise a couple of weeks ago. But I won't talk too much about it because I said earlier. Just keep some things to my private life. But it was a nice surprise. It was a good surprise.
That's a really good surprise.
It's a good surprise. Still surprising me every day. I'm
It was- 'cause
surprised.
you would think on the day where you get your eggs out.
You'd think.
You,
And,
on the day where you get your eggs out, you would think, well, surely that's the worst thing that can happen to me today. And then surprise.
things can get so much worse than you could have ever imagined, and like that.
And
So-
life is all about perspective.
and it's all about surprises. Love being surprised, continuously surprised with the grace of God every day of my life. I say, God, you are so good. Keep on surprising me. Keep hurdling these surprises. It feels good.
yeah.
Another surprise.
I don't have any surprises because I'm very intuitive and I always kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Lee texted me on February 2022, that was
That was a
a surprise.
That was a surprise.
I said, ooh, wee. No, that was a surprise.
Filing harassment charges.
All right, take them to
Okay,
me.
file him.
Take
And
'em
Gabby,
up
I would
over
also like
here.
to make a file.
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks, honk.
Yeah, you got you, honk. HR
Literally hate you
department
both.
is in full swing.
I like this.
Me too.
You're promoted. Okay. Okay, you guys, I'm
Hear
going to
that,
start us off.
Promoted.
I'm going to start us off. The title is Crumb Surprise.
Okay.
Hey, Honks and Lee. I used to hook up with a doctor. We had great sexual chemistry.
That must be so nice. What's that like?
Yeah, tell her because she doesn't know. Okay. We had great sexual chemistry. One time we were having sex in her bed and it was hot. We switched to doggy style and it got even better for you. Probably not for her. As I was thrusting.
Wait. The woman's a doctor. Whoa!
Gabby.
Color me surprise.
Now that's a good surprise.
Oh, wait, this was written by a man?
Okay, now you need to go see the Barbie movie again. Okay,
I do.
So one time we were having sex in her bed, the doctor, woman in charge, Gabby, I know.
Oh my God. Yeah, surprise.
Crazy.
Huh.
And it was hot. We switched to doggy style and it got even better.
Hell yeah.
As I was thrusting, I looked down at her ass and that's when I saw it. There was a crumb of shit perched just outside her butthole.
Hey, she's a busy girl. She's a doctor.
Well, I stopped thrusting and I pulled out. All due respect to Paris Bush, but not all men are into shit.
Oh.
I was silent for a moment as I composed a statement. This was breaking news. What's wrong? She asked. You have a little piece of poop on your... She sat still for a moment, staring into the void with a blank gaze.
Oh my God.
I could tell she was mortified.
Oh my God.
She got up and rushed to the bathroom. She was in there for a while. When she came back, she was quiet, but I could tell she was simmering with angry embarrassment.
Oh my God.
Then she got pissed at me. What was I supposed to do? Not tell her? Keep fucking her and ignore the shit crumb?
Oh my God.
There are those who hate being told about a problem, food in between their teeth, something on their face. Personally, I appreciate it if someone tells me. Honk, Bonk, and Lee, would you rather be told about a crumb of shit just outside your anus or not know about it, but maybe find the surprise for yourself later on? Be told. Well, number one, I am so anal and I would never, ever, but I'm also not a doctor. I'm not busy like that.
True. So there's a lot of things going on here.
But first, answer the question. Would you want to be told or no?
I don't know, but I know that I would hopefully be fucking somebody that would not care, that they would just like be like, ew, and think it was funny and then like move on.
If you're fucking someone and you can't because I would need to date someone because that would deeply horrify me.
Yeah, I need to be fucking somebody who's like, bitch, you got some shit on your ass. And I'd be like, oh my God. And then we could like laugh
it off. But like, there's still like sensitivity there and
yeah,
sensitivity and humor. Because humor is what can save this. The reason why this is going to hell is because there's no humor. It's like too serious.
Everybody got really serious.
Yeah. And you have to be able to be like, hey, look at my hole or something. You have to, whatever.
Absolutely. Because I know this has absolutely had to have happened to me before. I literally, like a couple weeks ago, I looked in my butthole and there was shit on my butthole. And I said, what the fuck is this, man?
That's really disappointing that you don't know how to wipe.
Yeah, you know? So
you got to get a bidet at this point because it's been like years of this.
Just strengthen up the butthole, push all the poop out. Do butthole exercises.
Okay, not you mansplaining how to poop.
You don't know how I poop.
She's in there grunting.
You don't know how I poop. So,
but here's what I do know.
Do I?
Lee, has this ever happened to you while you've been engaged in Yule doggy?
Seen poop?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen poop.
What would
You've
you
never
do
seen
if you did?
Eat it?
Okay.
No.
Lee's on his funny guy shit today.
He's just trying to show me like how much he's grown in the past like few years.
Yeah, Lee's on his funny guy.
He's ready for February 2024.
What would you do? Would you be grossed out?
Yeah, I'd be grossed out.
Would you say anything while you're I feel like you would finish the deed.
He would.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, you're not going to
Would you fuck her again though?
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
See, I know him. I know my ex-man.
So I guess I wouldn't be that grossed out.
Lee, please. After what you leave in your fucking toilet, you have the audacity to fucking come.
Yo, I'm fucking so far to you guys, and I keep trying to like not.
Okay, so because right now, can I say something? I can tell right now it's being a little bit forced.
It's not.
And so no, it's not having like the same energy. You kind of lost it. But anyway, so we would all want to be told.
You're gonna regret saying that.
No, I'm really not. Anyways, she was pissed at. Stop, Gabby, you fucking ass.
I had to let it go.
Stop. You are so gross.
I know, but it's really in here.
But you don't have to.
It smells so bad.
Stop!
It smells so bad.
Stop aiming your asshole at me. You're such a fucking bitch.
So bad.
You're so self-involved. Stop fucking aiming your shit.
What to do. God. I don't know what to do. It smells so bad. What was I supposed to do?
I hope August is worse than July. I can't. Do not fart on me again.
I didn't mean to.
Yes, you did, because you aim your ass at me, you fucking clown. God. You were raised in a sewer. Okay. Anyways,
my stomach.
Okay, I hate you, and that's the actual to God truth. She was pissed at me. I'm pissed at you, and didn't talk for a while. We won't be speaking after this. Then she said maybe I should go, leave the room next time I have to fart. And I told her she didn't need to be embarrassed. She was quiet for a while, but eventually she changed her mind and wanted me to stay. The end.
You're sitting there.
It's good enough.
Okay,
You're
I can't.
huffing your own farts.
I know, because she does like it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all like pretend that she doesn't like it, but she actually does.
It's not pretend.
You're the only one that thinks it's cute.
I don't think it's cute.
And it does smell bad. You fucking monster. Okay, go.
All right, read
So
your
It's such a sign of
horrible stories.
disrespect.
So what happened? I
just read it, so get over it.
What is the outcome?
I just read it.
So that was it?
No.
We weren't listening.
I
to
know,
the
you
last
guys
part at all.
weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Somebody heard it. Somebody will hear
Both
it.
of you are so fucking hard to work with. And I need to file a fucking complaint to HR now about both of you fucking dumbasses.
All right, so it's coming to me. Okay. Oh, this is actually a good one. This is short though. Quite a surprise. Hey, Honks and Lee, love your podcast. Well, the biggest surprise for me was the time back in April that I found out that the guy I dated and planned to move in together with had a girlfriend of 4 years, a child from another girl that he left in Ireland, still did drugs, was much older than he told me. Turns out he was not 24, but 30 years old. I was 19 at the time. Okay. And also was in huge debt. Yeah, I found all of this out in one day. I say that was really surprising. Even more surprising was that the girlfriend of 4 years that dumped him the same day I dumped him and acted as a friend, got back together with him, and now she is pregnant with his child. That's on surprises, I guess. Thanks for reading.
Well, that's not a good surprise.
Now that was a lot of things in one.
That would be enough to check someone into the mental institution.
It honestly would be. And I don't know, by the cavalierness that you wrote that in, it sounds like that maybe you're over it. But are you okay?
Isn't that a testament to human strength? The things that you can get over. Being cheated on, a secret girlfriend, get it farted on, there's a lot that humans can be resilient from.
Yeah. Are you okay? Because that's really a lot.
It's very haunting.
I'll say I was surprised when a couple X's ago, I opened up his computer and found a bunch of videos of him anally fucking women.
Some of your friends.
Yeah. I found those on his computer.
That was a surprise.
That was you could say that was a surprise. And I said, I'll date him for another year. So
yeah.
I said, he'll change. Now, the good thing is that we're friends now. And maybe one day we'll have him on the podcast and we can talk about it. But at the time,
we can play
the surprise.
One of his anal clips.
Oh, yeah. That would be so nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He's doing well now. He actually is. He's funny. So, but at the time, that was not funny. It didn't make me feel very good.
It's still not funny, but yeah.
and that's on resilience.
Yeah. I remember I had a nice little surprise in June of 2020.
You did.
I had witch-like instinct. Like everything seemed to be like out of a rom-com, like buying me flowers, like always cooking me meals, like always telling me that he loves me, like we're fucking all the time. Like it was great. I was so in love / obsessed with him. I was like, I can't believe this is my man. So happy.
Yes.
And I started feeling like I was going crazy because I just had this instinct that there was something off. And so one night he passes out drunk. My
You're probably
king.
just crazy.
My king. Yeah, Gabby, that was funny. And then I go through his phone, obviously. That was my first and last time. And I just had the instinct that he was talking shit about me. So I typed my name into his search bar and it lit up. I was surprised he was. That's not too surprising. What was surprising was that he was cheating on me. And in the morning I confronted him and I said, hey, I saw you were talking to like 15 other girls. And he goes, yeah, so since you already know, I was actually talking to even more than that. And I said, oh, good. And the surprises keep coming. And that was a cute surprise.
That was a cute surprise.
Yeah. And then, don't worry. I thought, now finally I'm done with you. And then we hooked up last summer. Surprise!
And what I love about men is that they continuously, endlessly surprise us. Oh, my dad surprised me the other day. He, well, I guess you could say this wasn't so much of a surprise as this is something that he does now regularly. But it is it's still always a little surprising. We're talking. He says, because I saw Barbie, and he said, "How was it?" I said, "You probably wouldn't like it. It's it's about feminism." And he goes, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'd like it." I said, "You probably wouldn't." And he goes, "Have you seen?" He goes, "Have you seen the movie?" Children of Freedom or something. I said, no, haven't seen it. Haven't heard of it. He goes, surprised you haven't heard of it. I said, no. He goes, 88,000 children go missing in the United States every year. I said, yeah. And then he goes, and Oprah is the leader of the child sex trafficking ring. I said, oh, surprise. I said, I didn't know that. He goes, yeah, well, do your research. I said, well, okay.
The one thing about your dad is he's always going to tell you to do your research.
He's always going to tell me to do my research. He's going to go. He said, I'm surprised you haven't heard about that. I said, well, she's so busy interviewing. The late Maya Angelou. So it's hard to believe that she would have time to kidnap sex traffic children. Anyway, surprise.
She's a Renaissance woman.
Yeah.
She is.
Okay. I can't with that. So college graduation / pregnancy story.
Please.
This happened to my sister. A week after my sister's college graduation in May, we had a little graduation party for her. Just some family and her friend group from college. One of my aunts has Down syndrome. Let's call her Jay. Aunt Jay is known for giving cringe speeches that are very much like the stories from the podcast. They take turns and you often don't know where they're going. Okay, not you calling us cringe. But it's kind of a train wreck the whole time. They could be super depressing, heartfelt, have nothing to do with the occasion at hand. And it's been a family tradition for her to give a speech whether anyone asked for it or not.
So funny.
That's kind of fun though. Kind of like a wild card.
Funny. Yes.
Kind of like, oh dude, we can't miss the family function. Like Aunt Jay is going to pop off. Mm. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Mm-hmm. My sister, we'll call her Elle, is Aunt Jay's only goddaughter. Because of this, Aunt Jay always goes out of her way to spoil her, give her extra attention, etc. This celebration was no exception. Her only goddaughter had finally graduated and she wanted to give her a speech. It started off very heartfelt and sweet. She went on about how proud she was of Elle and how she was excited to have Elle's boyfriend there and how she was happy to meet him. And then it went south. After all accolades, she then proceeded to say, and when your mom told me you were pregnant, I was so overjoyed. And the party went into an uproar. Everyone was horrified and confused. Most of my extended family is very traditional and don't condone children out of wedlock. Boring. The younger generation of my family doesn't really care about that, but knew my sister had has very staunch views about not wanting kids. So we were all very surprised and concerned for her. The most expressive was my dad. He looked like he was in so much pain. He'll be fine. I was worried for my sister and a little hurt she didn't tell me as we were very close. It wasn't until I looked at her I knew something was off. She was in total confusion as well as her partner. You could barely hear my aunt because of the uproar, but she barely finished the sentence of to be a godmother. It wasn't until then she realized she was referring and directing that part towards my mom when she was pregnant with Elle and told Aunt Jay, and Aunt Jay was very excited to be her godmother. My Aunt Jay has some language mishaps from time to time, sometimes funny, sometimes confusing, until you figure out what she was trying to say. She was the only one who was fine from the situation, and she was completely unaware of the group trauma that she had just caused. Completely situationally unaware, which made it more funny in my opinion. Needless to say, from the surprise pregnancy announcement, we thought was for my sister, everyone needed 10 minutes to recuperate. It was by far the most hilarious speech that we could cackle about.
Okay.
Why?
You're so mean. Stop. Stop. You're being a mean girl. You need to stop.
I'm just surprised at how good that story was.
No, that was a surprise.
It's a surprise.
On paper, it's a surprise.
I mean, you might as well be speaking a different language.
So you guys didn't hear any of that? Sometimes I do wish that there was one more person in this room because you two are so similar. It's really a lot.
Did you love this? Was that a good?
She was surprised.
Yeah, no, I love that. It's good. She was right.
No,
and
you're
that is
so rude.
No, and that's a good surprise.
You're being like Matt LeGrand right now.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
That's a good surprise. I'm just saying, that's a good surprise. Really good.
Aunt Jay got confused with the way she was saying it.
And that is, and Aunt Jay is a funny wild card.
Oh, we gotta have Aunt Jay on.
We do gotta
Give her a call.
Yeah, so if you could get your Aunt Jay to call us in.
If this is your aunt, DM me and we want to do
stop. She has down.
a
Stop.
call with Aunt Jay. We want to learn
can't.
more. We want to be educated.
No, I don't
Lee,
even.
You're such a fucking cunt. Everyone's a cunt but me. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm a cunt to you guys. But not
No,
to
we
them.
just got a story. I haven't. You know what?
What?
Here's. Oh.
Oh, this has been going. Read it.
Yeah. Fuck it. All
How
of
this has been going? It's one fucking thing, you cunt.
No, and it was good.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Okay. Stop.
Surprise. Ex-boyfriend's painting is in my new boyfriend's house. Okay. What the hell?
Wait. Say it again.
Surprise. Ex-boyfriend's painting in new boyfriend's house.
Oh no.
Interesting. I like that.
Okay.
Not sure if this suits the prompt. Well,
It
don't
does.
worry. Doesn't matter. But it was a bit of a surprise to me. My first ever boyfriend was a painter, artist, huge asshole. But that's a story for a different time. Anyway, let's call him Eric. So me and Eric started dating. I modeled for him a bunch of times. And so there were some paintings of me out there butt naked. After we broke up and he left me for some other girl, I love that. I obviously never wanted to see or hear from him again. Fast forward 3 entire years. I'm dating a new guy. Let's call him Jesse. Jesse lives in a shared house with a couple of his friends. So one day I'm just minding my own business and I receive a call from Jesse. He sounded very distressed and said that some couples stayed over for a night because they were moving houses and they left him some paintings as a thank you for letting them stay. The naked paintings were of me. What?
No.
Jesse obviously put 2 and 2 together and was pissed off and rather baffled. Why would he be And he even shook Eric's hand. Little did I know that my abusive ex's new girlfriend was friends with one of Jesse's housemates. Surprise, surprise, I guess. Hope you enjoyed that story. That's really a bizarre thing to have happened.
That's haunted.
That is haunted. That is pretty weird. So
Like a small world thing.
also I'm sorry though, but who leaves paintings as like a gift?
Poor people.
Fuck.
Yeah, honestly, this was just something they wanted out of their house. They're like, we don't want this picture of this like naked bitch in here anymore.
A, his new girlfriend probably wanted to get rid of it, and B, they didn't have money to pay to stay where they were.
So
let me throw you a
true.
few bucks for groceries,
Yeah.
or gas, or let me
I am
toss
going
you
to
a
say
shekel or two.
this. It takes a strong person to date a painter, a male painter or a male photographer.
That's hard.
Because it's like everyone knows we all have a past, but with those folks,
Yeah. Yeah.
Just right there.
Yeah.
you just see it.
Yeah. That is a surprise.
It's like a musician who all their songs are about like their exes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go fuck myself. Jesus fucking Christ. Can we reset you, Harper?
No.
So that,
He just wants to come over.
He just wants to come
flop her
over.
in your tits.
yeah.
Whoa. Whoa! Lee! Okay. I haven't been manhandled in a year. Okay. So, hey, honky, donkeys, and pee. I saw your prompt and thought I would tell you about one little cute, unwanted surprise.
Okay.
The first one is when my mom surprise drug tested me the other day after I did cocaine. Winning. Little backstory, I was manic last summer and did cocaine with my crackhead ex.
Nice.
Was doing it till I got caught by my mom, which is a whole other story. I was 20, now I'm 21. Long story short, she kept telling me I'm going to surprise drug test you. Hey, guess what?
Surprise.
I think we got to really not use the word surprise that sparingly, but okay. I thought, bullshit. 2 weeks later, I was cleaning my car, and to my surprise, there was coke hiding in there. So I did it and speed cleaned my car, and that shit was spotless.
Hell yeah.
The next day, my mom, okay, not you being responsible with your drug use.
Hell yeah.
My heart drops to my stomach, and I turn red. I play it cool. I went to the bathroom. My heart was about to come out of my chest, and I couldn't pee because of nerves. I barely am able to pee the tiniest bit in the cup, then mix it with the water. I got so lucky that shit came out clean. My mom is still pissed because there's barely anything in the cup, even with the water. She had only one test, thank God, and my face is still red giving it to her. All I can say is, look, I'm clean, and walk to my room. Haven't done coke since.
Fuck. Hold on though. Why? So your
What?
mom is kind of helicopter momming you.
So you live with your mom. You're doing coke to clean. I mean, most kids are doing coke and like hooking up with losers. You're doing coke and you're getting your chores done.
Girl, just get an Adderall prescription.
Yeah, at this point.
Also, though, honestly, be careful with coke because you know everything is laced with fucking fentanyl.
Yeah.
So
If you truly feel like you must do it, get a testing strip. But
yeah, don't be fucking around with that shit.
just I would stay the fuck away from that.
Unless you are actively trying to die, which I honestly wouldn't blame you. But if you're not, stay away.
Charming.
All right. Ready?
No.
My sister isn't my full sister. That's interesting. When I was 19, I was at my aunt's house with a cousin visiting. As a huge Sicilian family, whenever we get together, we talk shit on my family members that aren't there. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That is really funny. I was eating ice cream at the table with them as they are saying such things as Jessica's dad was so arrogant and an absolute narcissist. Please keep in mind that my father is the sweetest and most kind man. So I ask, wait, my dad? My aunt looks at me and says, wait, you don't know? Followed by my cousin adding, Jessica has a different dad as you. That is fucking surprise.
That is
Can you
surprise.
imagine if you found out that Eli had a different dad?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. My jaw dropped and ice cream fell out of my mouth. Apparently, everyone assumed everyone in the family knew, so it was never brought up. Granted, that doesn't change anything as my sister will always be my sister, but I guess it explains why she looks a tad bit different than my brother and I. And that's that. I mean, that is a fucking surprise. I just feel like with that story, we could have gotten there could have been so many twists and turns. You guys are like giving us little
You guys are
spoons.
very succinct this episode.
Yeah.
Which is a surprise.
Yeah, these are like very easy stories.
Narcissist surprise party.
Okay.
Hey, honks and pee. When I was in a relationship with my narcissist ex, who you guys have prank called, and he did pick up, I threw him a surprise party. He was in finance, so I baked him a fucking 2-layer wedding cake, iced with, how do you say it? Fondant? Fondant.
Spell it.
Fondant. But isn't
I have no idea.
fondant?
Fondat?
Fondant?
Fondat?
It's like for the fancy rich
NT.
people. It's for the fancy rich people cakes.
Oh, I'm poor, so I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking
Yeah,
about.
I've never even heard of it.
Wow.
Fandant?
Yeah, no, that's...
Wait, can you make her say it?
Fondant.
Fondant?
Fondant.
I've never even heard of that.
Okay, if only I would have had one drop of confidence. Lesson learned. And edible money. Okay, wow. So Okay, so you baked him a really nice cake. Okay. A fondant and edible money that I pre-ordered on Etsy from a baking specialty shop. I spent hours making this cake. I organized the party, invited all his friends, had the house decorated with dollar sign balloons, and I got delivered. I bought him a 2-liter bottle of Moet champagne. I feel like I just said that wrong. I bought money.
Moe.
Moe, whatever.
So what happens when you got money?
Whatever. I drink Capri Sun, so I don't understand what's going on. I bought money guns that shot fake money when he came home. Okay, so
Bitch.
wow, you really like him. The entire crew of his douchebag finance friends came and they all hid and yelled surprise and shot champagne and dollar bills at him. Literally, it was the most epic birthday party ever. I put so much effort into it. He barely said thank you, and all those finance fuckheads just did cocaine in the bathroom.
Ew.
They should have invited that 21-year-old. For my birthday, a few months later, he dumped me and called me an ugly fat bitch. Surprise. You live and you learn, LMAO. Anyways, that's all. Here's a pic of the house and my dog. Feel free to show.
You know,
it's giving rich.
That is giving rich. And honestly, that story, and I feel like I talked about it on here before, but we'll just bring it up again because that was like a little reminder of the surprise story. A couple of years ago, like 2020, my friend, good friend of mine, was dating this guy we know, and she was trying to surprise him for his birthday. We talk about this on here, and she handmade him a cake. He was like a fan of the Lakers, so she made him this like Lakers cake.
Aww.
And she like plans it out with his friend. She's like, okay, I'm gonna like, when he's gone, like, will you distract him? Like, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna jump out and surprise him with this cake. And his friend's like, yeah. And she goes into the house, like while he's like distracted, and she like is hiding, in his room, and she's gonna jump out. And he comes back into the room, and he's on the phone like with his dad, and he's talking shit about her, and he's just like, she's being so fucking annoying, like super da-da-da. And she's like hiding in his closet holding the cake, just crying. Surprise.
So would you rather that or be fucking and you have a piece of fucking poo?
Shit. Have a piece of poo. Are you kidding me? At least that you're just like, that sucks. But like that is like,
that's gonna stick with you longer than the poo.
Yeah, it's horrible.
The poo is a debacle for sure, but it's something that, as hard as it is, you can move through that. This is something that is gonna like, it's like a core memory. It's gonna alter the course of your future.
Yeah, it does. That's like epigenetics. Like that just changes something so deeply.
It chemically alters you.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Your DNA is not the same after an experience like that.
Whereas poo, you go, oh man, I guess I'm dirty.
Yeah. Yeah. And you go, somebody out here will like that.
And then, you know what? Maybe it's an opportunity for him to buy you a bidet.
Yeah. So that's on surprise.
Yeah, that's pretty much the worst surprise ever.
Yeah. God, surprises are fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
Surprise. What else was a good surprise?
One time I was living with a girlfriend and a few roommates.
Yeah.
Which is a terrible situation.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
It obviously was a nightmare, and we were kind of on and off. But it was just like we were just fighting all the time.
Mm-hmm.
One day, I get home and she's in my bedroom that we were sharing on the bed with another guy.
Nope.
Surprise.
Are you kidding me, Lee?
I would light that house on fucking fire.
Yeah, I flipped out and
Are you
kicked him out.
kidding me?
It was like a huge scene. I flipped out.
How old were you?
Early 20s.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
23.
That kind of shit's so traumatizing.
That's so traumatizing.
Do know him. He's actually a really nice guy.
Yeah,
we got to know each other later.
Let's have him on too with Aunt Jay.
Yeah, he didn't know what he was being brought into.
Okay, so she was like dishonest.
She was just, she was doing it on purpose.
Where's she at now? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's
I
call
wonder.
her.
Yeah, let's have her on.
That is a surprise. I got broken up with on my 16th birthday by a 22-year-old. Surprise.
Yeah, the statch breakups are never fun.
Yeah, that was a surprise. And he was cheating on me. So mature.
That's not surprising, but the 16-year-old birthday dumping that's a surprise.
16. And I remember I kept listening to that song, It's Too Late to Apologize by One Direction. Not One Direction.
Wait, One Republic.
One Republic.
Yeah. It's too
to apologize. I was crying listening to that.
Good song.
Just been dumped by a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
You're just feeling your lowest. You're like, how
So
could he?
So you were 15 dating a 22-year-old.
Yeah, so I was 15.
Yeah. So he sounds cool.
Yeah.
He seems like a cool hot guy.
Good. Sometimes I remember my past and I go, now, well, how has all of this been in the same lifetime? You think about that? You're like, how have I had so many experiences in this one life?
Well, because I'm where I am in my step work right now, it's real fun to like really be like piecing everything together.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, the through line is Darkiana.
The through line is that I have not had a moment of peace since birth.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I couldn't even have, I mean, I think I said it on here. The umbilical cord was wrapped around my fucking neck. I was struggling even before I emerged.
Yeah, you came into the world like that.
Because I could sense it. I was in that womb and I could hear what was going on. I said, this is not for me, babe.
Get me out of here.
I said, tap me out.
God had other plans for you.
And yet again, an example of a woman who didn't have a right to choose.
So true. I was a C-section. I came out early. My mom said I was asleep and blue, like, just like they thought I was dead.
Okay, not us both being C-sections.
Yeah.
That makes sense because we're both so chaotic. We clawed.
Yeah. C-sections.
Yeah. And that's why our moms resent us because
they didn't have that bonding moment with us.
No, they didn't, because we were like taken out Frankenstein style.
Yo, my friend who just had her baby, I was talking to her the other day. I was like, do you feel the love? Like, do you feel like that motherly love? And the way she answered, she goes, yeah. I said, really? And she goes, I love him. But I have to say, like, I love my cat. Like, I have experienced this kind of love with my cat. And Adrian and I were both like, good to know that that's exactly the feelings, because I love my cat so much.
Yeah.
Is this the same?
I love that she said that, because on a serious note, I feel like there's so much pressure for women that become mothers to be like, oh, I'm obsessed with my baby. I love my baby. And it's like, no, like sometimes everyone's different. And sometimes it does take a second to bond.
Yeah.
But like, you're like shamed if you don't project that.
Yeah.
Also, it's fucking hard. Being a mom is fucking hard. Like that shit seems fucked up.
It's just so crazy because like I don't have any friends. Like I don't have any close friends that have babies. She's the first one. She's one of my closest friends. And it's so wild, like all of us, like me and my little like core group of friends, like sitting around with each other now and this like baby, and we're all like, whoa, like this is what happens. And it's just wild. And she just is this like little tiny baby. I've never held a baby that small. I didn't know what to do. I was like, his like head was flopping back and she's like, just hold his neck. I was like, I'm afraid. I don't know what to do.
No, because you're going to hold him by his feet and go, is this good? And then you fart on it.
I was going to.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. It's so crazy. I don't have friends with babies and now we're all like a friend.
Well,
now we're a friend group with a baby.
You're 30.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this is your first friend with a baby.
Honestly, though, me
friends
too.
With kids. I have like a bunch of friends with kids.
Well, because I left where I grew up, when I was like 19, and none of my friends are 17, and none of my friends that I grew up with have kids yet.
Yeah.
Their friends do. Like girls that I grew up with, like in proximity, have kids, but like none of my close friends have kids. Because we're in LA. Everybody's a fucking actor, doesn't have their shit together.
Yeah.
Nobody our age in LA has kids.
Well, you really get like how stunted you are gets put into perspective when you hang around like actual adults. Because it's like, we're in our 30s and we're like, like we still like we were talking about this. I think it was.
I came home crying the other day after I left her house because I was just like, what is happening? Like
it's grow up time.
Yeah. And then I like come home and I'm like, I don't have anything.
You have a friend with a baby?
I have a friend with a baby, and she's still like, I don't know what the fuck. She literally the other day was like, I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I did.
Rory Scovel has a really funny bit. Do you remember when we saw him and back in December, he had this bit about how like, he was talking about how all his friends who have kids, before he had a kid, they were all like, oh my God, dude, you have to have a fucking kid. Like you are not going to know love until you have this baby. Like you don't get it. It's amazing. And then he has a kid and then they're all like, welcome to hell. You shouldn't have done it. You fucked up. Like you're in this now. Fuck. And then he was like, that's such a weird thing. But I feel like that is true. Cause so many people, there's like a stark contrast with what people say.
Yeah.
But it's almost like trying to like gaslight other people into like, yeah, do it.
Join us. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It is crazy.
Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, none of my friends that I like actually have really spent a lot of time with have any kids.
Yeah, my brother
Crazy.
had his first kid at 40, you know, like
Yeah.
that's the closest baby I have next to my friend's new baby.
Yeah, my close friends were all trash bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
They were human
cousin
garbage.
Yeah.
is the only one in close proximity to me that has popped out the kids.
That's weird.
4 gorgeous little cuties that are so sweet and smart. But yeah, no one else. And it's not looking like
Yeah.
that's going to happen.
And
Yeah.
my sister
Yeah.
has 2,
Okay.
but like I was never really around.
Right. You're
Yeah, because
fucking states away.
they didn't want to hook up. So like, why
Yeah.
would you hang out?
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know. Having close friends that have babies is so fucking weird. Just not
Yeah.
part of my ether. Surprise! I punched my mom.
Bah! Okay.
Um,
Describe it in detail.
when I was in high school, I slept a lot and like a rock. I was a slacker too. Usually to wake up, I had my alarm set on radio static at full blast, and sometimes it would still not wake me up. Damn, bitch. One morning I woke up totally on my own, seemingly like normal. Did my thing, went downstairs for breakfast. My mom was pissed off at me and would not tell me why. She just kept saying, "You know what you did," in a very angry voice. Finally, when she was driving me to school and was fed up with me asking her what the hell I did, she said, "You punched me in the face." It turns out she tried to wake me up. That's so funny. You know what you did. It turns out she tried to wake me up before I actually woke up and physically pulled me out of bed and got me into the bathroom. You have no memory of this? And punched where I punched her. You squared up
You
to your
might have like a
mom.
condition.
This is not
Because-
normal.
So with I don't know what it is, but like I have epilepsy, right? And so like in high school, like there would be times where like I would be apparently like my alarm would be going off, or like my mom would come in and like talk to me, and I would have no memory of this either because I was like I had a sleep seizure, and so I
Yeah.
was like extra like groggy and passed out.
Yeah, this
And then
is
sometimes
not.
I would be at school, I'm like, how did I even get here? Like that seems like not normal.
This is this is.
Like to fight your fucking mom.
Yeah, she got you out, physically pulled me out of bed and got me into the bathroom where I punched her.
Oh,
I had also apparently been saying I'm awake or something like that. Oh my God, I just got a notification that Pee Wee Herman just died. Anyway,
who's gonna jerk off in movie theaters now?
that's so true.
Okay, prayers up to Pee Wee.
I'm sorry, Pee Wee. I had also apparently been saying I'm awake or something like that. I have absolutely zero memory of it because I was essentially sleepwalking. I absolutely love your podcast and actually have a hard time listening to other podcasts now, LOL. I actually just met Gabby last week in the grocery store I work at. Oh my, yes. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
think
told me about
yeah,
that. That's cute.
I think we were kind of out of it. Yeah, bitch.
I think you were kind of out of it.
The way that I've been out of it, the way that I've been so physically out of it that people that I don't know can say that.
Yeah.
I have been
Catatonic.
I have been in a catatonic state for 3 weeks. Cata-fucking-tonic. Anyway, I really relate to you guys, and I have a ton of wild stories from my past. Send them the fuck
Honey, send them in, and I want to see you at work.
Oh, I saw Lee on Tinder the other day.
Lee!
Tell
Swipe
it-
Master Lee.
Tell him to take Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas off his theme song
I love that song.
because it's corny. And I even saw another profile
corny.
recently on that hellhole with the same thing.
So
Here's the thing.
I, give a shit. I don't get matches anyway.
Oh, Lee, don't say that.
Oh.
Well, maybe you would if you didn't have that fucking song on there.
But
Yeah,
here's the
maybe.
thing. He's being true to himself.
That's really funny.
I love that song.
No,
Don't
Oh, let's
sing
forget
it.
about
So we've had, this is
This has been a bumping up.
you guys sometimes we come in hot with the stories, and this week we're coming hot. We're coming in hot with the attitudes.
Yeah, we came in hot, but here's the thing. We're just starting to like wake back up. We've both been fucking sad. We handled our sads a little differently, but here's the thing. We're starting to reemerge back into the world. We're coming back together.
We'll see.
Now here's the thing.
It comes in waves.
It is giving okay, no, I'm only talking about Frankenstein, but it really is. It's like when you bring something back, it's like, okay, it's there, but it's a little bit more haunted this time. And that's kind of the vibes that Gab and I are giving.
Yeah, I'm a fully more haunted person now than I was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Something dark has started growing inside of me.
Well,
Good.
yeah, because
Lean
it
in.
had to grow where the eggs were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever was sucked out of me, there is now.
They sucked out the eggs and they implanted something sinister.
Yes.
And then for 30 days I was fine, and now there's something that shifted, like a tectonic plate or whatever fucking shifted, and now I don't know what's going on, but all I know is get fucking ready.
All I know and what I've learned is that literally with each day, and I have to tell myself this every single day, more will be revealed. Everything is just like more will be revealed. We have no idea what's to come. We don't know why we've experienced any of the things we've experienced. It all just starts to make a little bit more sense as time goes on. So don't worry, guys. Whatever you're going through, if you think it's the end, more will be revealed.
It can get worse is what we're trying to say, you guys. And that's really what it is and what it isn't.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Really?
We can be done.
We can be done because I got to go. But here's the thing. Love and light to you guys. Follow us on Instagram, teatime42069. That's where we post the prompts every week. We post the prompts earlier on Patreon. And next week is going to be our 100th episode.
Oh, let's say what the prompt is right now for everybody.
Your most unhinged story.
And we know you guys fucking got those.
Yeah.
Make them unhinged, you guys.
Don't be pussies. Give us details. And don't tell us about a fucking unhinged dream because I'm going to get fucking mad.
Yeah, no dreams.
No fucking dreams. No one gives a shit.
Anything that's unhinged to you.
I want family member hookups. I want you crashed a wedding and made everyone, like, you made a scene. I want you put period blood on your face and went into the Beverly Center and stole something.
Just your most unhinged psychotic moment.
Or like, who's your most unhinged coworker?
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody's working a lot. Who's your unhinged coworker?
What's your most unhinged breakup? Like, what did you do for revenge? Like, literally, and like tell us about a crime you committed. Like, I literally want.
This is anonymous.
Worst.
This is anonymous.
It's anonymous, baby girl.
We might roast your stories and say they fucking suck, but hey, those are the dice you roll. When you submit to us.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
Let's get unhinged. It's the 100th episode. We're coming in hot.
And we love you guys. And we love you guys.
And we post the prompts early on Patreon every week. And if you like this show, you guys subscribe, send it to someone as a surprise. And our email address is teatimestories42069@gmail.com.
Hell yeah.
Love you.